Valentines, a certain day in February that's used in celebrating romance and love in all forms. Now, for the longest time, it's always been a tradition here in the Philippines to make fun of the idea of being single in Valentine's. So when I was looking for content to do, I felt stumped because I feel like everything has been done regarding that concept. And to be honest, the idea of making fun of like being single has always been played out or corny to me. But then I saw this. Now, I've heard of this service before in Japan, and apparently it has an anime that I recently just discovered, but I never imagined that it would be available here in the Philippines because, to be honest, I don't think we're ready. So now, being highly interested, I decided to contact the ad and avail her services. She was very professional with how she talked to me. It was really easygoing. So we decided on the date, the hours, and the location, and what we were gonna be doing for that date. And I also asked if I could stream the date, which she agreed, but I don't have to show her face. It's for security purposes, of course. So after that, done deal, and it hit me. Bang. That was the content that I was looking for today. My name is Den, and I rented a girlfriend for 4 hours. Now on the day itself, I decided to stream early to capture myself getting ready.
Thank you.
Oh shit, let's go. I picked a place that neither of us actually knows well, so because I figured it would be an adventure, but it turns out it's actually kind of hard to locate each other in that location. And to make matters worse, the signal in that place is just garbage. I couldn't get a good signal even though I am looking left and right for other places to just hang out and wait for her. Even the chat is starting to call it a scam.
I think scam. It's not a scam. If she wants to scam me, holy shit, she has to get paid first. And I have to pay.
Because apparently she is in another place and I was at another place and we're quite far from each other. And after a while of calling and texting, figuring out where we are, we eventually found each other.
Yeah, we're almost here. It's gonna go up and cross the bridge. So we'll see her.
She was actually hesitant in meeting me on that day just because her voice is gone from all the dates she's been going before this date. But I decided to push through. So first off, she looked exactly like the picture that she sent me before the actual date. So that was good. And she was very nice. She was very welcoming for not being able to locate each other earlier. It was very nice. After a while of introducing ourselves to each other, just, talking, doing small talk and stuff, the signal was getting bad again. So we had to go somewhere that has a great signal, basically. We eventually ended up in a milk tea place, which we decided to stream at because she likes milk tea. I like milk tea as well. And there we had a few conversations about her work, and some questions were asked by the chat that she answered truthfully.
The guy you already answered that you're single.
Pero pag nag-turn ng boyfriend, or kahit manliligan at may ligaw, I'll stop this.
There was a client that you liked.
Actually, meron. Pero hindi ko pa iniisip yung gagawin ko.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'd like to stay professional enough. Out of so many clients, kung ano lang naman yun.
Okay.
And it's hard to fall kasi lagi naman first or 2 meetings lang yun eh. Hindi lang ng clients ko na beyond 3.
One of the things that I'm curious with as well, you said that some clients, they hire you because to help them with their social
Actually, yes. Ito yun.
diba? How do you help them?
Napansin mo madali lang kausap. So actually, kinakausap ko lang sila. Kasi sila na mismo yung nagsasalita na hindi nila namamalay, nagsasalita na sila. Kasi most of them puro shy, awkward. Mami naman sila na socially awkward sila. So,
What was the most fun she's had on one of those dates?
Siguro yung golf. First time ko mag-golf. Imagine. Tapos second sa Pinto Museum. Actually, yung mga dates ko,
Yeah.
yun yung mga pangarap ko sa ex ko. So yun,
Have you
medyo,
ever had any scary experiences?
wala naman. Sa inquiry siguro. Napaka nila, bastos eh.
Yeah.
Nasa groups kaya ako ng kung ano nung groups. As in, may finding jowa ako doon na group. Filipinas looking for foreigners na group. Pero yung sa anime
I
ko
want
yung...
that. Is she more of a Chizuru or a Ruka? What is that?
Yung ginamit ko
Have you-
character, si Chizuru. May hookah moments na ako, pero medyo Chizuru siguro kasi pag wala ako sa dates, nagsiscene zone nga ako ng friends. Tapos tamad ako lumabas.
After this,
Mm.
you would definitely up your prices. Like not
No.
not really after this.
Nasa economics yun eh. Mataas yung demand ko, pero kaya naman nila maghintay eh. So, yung, di ba? Actually,
I like
walang
that.
binigyan ng Valentine's Day ko. Kasi kaya naman nilang ibang day.
I did ask you before, like, are you free on the 14th, right?
Mm.
You said you're not.
Mm.
So, ibig sabihin may nag-sked na.
Hindi, wala. Wala akong in-sked kasi
Not sked.
sobrang special kasi ng Valentine's Day sa akin. Ever since kid pa ako. So, I don't know kung kaya ko siyang bigay sa client. So, chinuse ko na lang bigay siya sa family. Ayun. Wala nga akong jowa.
Guys, he's single. So, do you know any other girls who do this as well?
Yun isa lang yun, yung
Isa lang.
mahal. Hmm. Pero at least, grabe.
Have you met guys who do this?
Wala. Pero with me guys, baka mag-rent din ako, di ba? Ako na yung rent-a-girlfriend na OG. May nag-approach sa aking top developer na app. Tapos gagawin namin tong thing ko. Pero I don't know kung matutuloy kasi mayroon
Yeah,
siyang
it's-
conflict conflict eh.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Wala tayong insurance katulad sa Japan eh. For this.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hindi ako ma-accept ng down payment, pero yung iba doon, sa sobrang gusto nila makuha sa, papadala na lang ng money, parang you don't have to pay a sige. If you gusto mo i-secure, i-secure yung slot mo.
Oh, by the way, yeah, you told me that there were bloggers that tried to feature you.
Yeah,
so
marami.
how did you?
Basta kaya nilang gawin akong anonymous, okay lang, sabi ko. For my privacy, of course, and sa protection ko lang din sa client. Kasi yung ibang client, dinadala nila ako sa mga gathering. So, syempre,
Right.
hindi naman alam ng family or like friends na nirent ako, right? So, ang pangit naman nun, like,
Yeah, I know
makilala,
her.
wait, na-meet ko to. Parang ganun. So, ayoko naman mangyari yun.
That's true. Eventually, the signal goes whack again, and we decided to find a better place to stream. Also, because our milk tea is already done. And at this moment, that was the perfect time for me to have a little bit of chat with her off stream about some things personal. And honestly, she has quite of a backstory with her. So our girlfriend here is an ex-gambler. She got way too deep in gambling that eventually she owed a lot of debt. One of the reasons that she went here is for her to pay that debt. Trust me, it's a lot. I don't want to get into numbers, but it's a lot. And besides this, she also has 2 jobs. And besides the date, she also has services of just being someone that you video call at night for 7 days. Talk about hustling, right? Afterwards, she told me about what type of clients she gets. Honestly, she doesn't discriminate if whether it's a girl or a tomboy or a gay guy. It doesn't matter. A date is a date, and she only provides clean dates. It's pure companionship. Of course, she would get offers like that, like how much for like an extra service, of course, because that's one of the reasons why I keep saying that the Philippines is not ready for it. Because when you get to rent a girlfriend business, people in the Philippines would automatically assume that it would be connected to prostitution, which is not the case. If you want prostitution, then you go get a prostitute. But this is something different. The services that are offered are basically companionship. And it's interesting because honestly, I'm lucky that she has a lot of things to say. She is very educated. She has been through a lot as well. So I had a good time interviewing her with personal stuff and whatnot. After a while of talking and walking and talking and walking, we eventually ended up in one place where we can just sit and talk more.
Can you tell the difference of dating guys and dating a girl?
Well, so far parehas lang talaga
Parehas lang talaga.
Hindi pa naman ako nakaka-date ng girl talaga.
Oo.
Meron dun nagbalak pa, pero hindi pa siya nagsiset na sked eh.
How about difference with older guys and younger guys?
Parang wala naman.
Like,
Mas marami lang wisdom, I guess, kasi experience it as age.
To be fair, we had a lot of really interesting topics earlier, but we kind of figured that it's not for the stream. It's definitely not for the stream,
Actually.
especially not for Twitch. She told me that there are some people who rented prostitutes and they just talk to them. Like, oh, okay, they're that lonely.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't ridicule them. Like, I
Yeah.
understand them. It's just like, damn it, you're there. That's not the service they provided, man. You should take advantage. Would you be in a relationship with someone that works as a rent-a-girlfriend if you like met outside and found out that was their job? Has this meeting changed your opinion in that? We actually talked about it earlier. I don't think I would be that
So,
kind
hindi
of
mo lang
person.
pag-asa?
You have.
Ayoko na.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh shit. If ever someone was a girl who's making mad money with this, I don't want to stop her from making money. I would want her to get that dough. Shit, holy shit, that's for her happiness as well. But at the same time, I know I would be okay. So would you guys be actually interested in this concept of like rent a girlfriend? And I hope this kind of changes your perspective, because I know that in the Philippines it's very taboo. It has a stigma of being like, it might be closely related to being
Prostitute.
a prostitute, no, which is not, obviously not. It's just companionship. Then I would avail some more.
Thank you.
So yeah, I enjoyed myself too much that I actually didn't realize that my time is almost up. She actually told me that she has another date after me, and she had a date before me. So her schedule is basically full. And as we're counting down the time until my hours is almost up, we had a sincere talk about like how the Philippines are not ready for this. Because like I said earlier, most people, when they see this kind of service, they would automatically connect it to prostitution, which is not the case. The service that she provides is a companionship. The best that you can do is hold hands and short hugs. That's it. There has been like creeps who offer her more and decides to give her gifts and like any other services to try to get that extra service, but she hasn't really budged because she can't have the time to do this because she has 2 jobs besides this. And the stigma of just having to be seen with a different person every time. Like the Philippines is not ready for being that liberated. And to me, the reason that I think that it should be normalized, because I certainly think that these ones, the services that she offers, helps people to be a better version of themselves. These people that like avail her, these are people that actually wants to help themselves become better people. You're an asshole if you try to avail her and just look for extra service or look for sex. Just get a prostitute. So at the end of the day, I was really happy that besides getting that great company that I had, I also learned some stuff. So she left me with something, which was in the back of my mind at the start of this date as well. So if there is a rent-a-girlfriend, if this becomes normalized, would there be a chance of getting a rent-a-boyfriend? This is like budget comment. What do you guys think? Just put it in the comments below, and if ever it happens, you know where to call me. And again, I'm Dan, and this has been a Valentine's episode. And thank you so much for watching, and as I always say, don't age, level up.